So they say if you want to export what we have, for the case you have created a corpus via manipulating other objects in Arthas, do not have the text already stored on a hard disk. So I guess if you don't have this stuff already there, you want to save the text document to disk. So not, I'm sorry, well yeah, then you can just do this, write corpus in the name of whatever it is, or you could do write Reuters and write corpus Reuters, sorry. Okay, alright, now let's talk about inspecting the corpus. So once we've installed it, or I'm sorry, once we've created the corpora, we can use these, but these are not very interesting to use. Let's try them. So the print Ovid just says a corpus with 5 text documents, and the summary Ovid gives you a little more. It says the metadata consists of two tag value pairs and a data frame. Available tags are create date and creator. Available variables in the data frame are meta ID. So what this means is the metadata is not the actual text, but some other stuff that's also in there, and the creation date is in there, and the creator is in there. So that's for the whole corpora, not for the particular documents in there. It's for the whole corpora. So these are just extra information, or we could say extra variables that are available about this corpora, and these are the ones that are there. Now we can add other so-called metadata tags, and there's something called metadata ID. Okay, but anyway, these are not print and summary are not exactly what we are looking for right now, at least not what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for something like this called inspect Ovid. And this means Ovid 1 and 2. Remember, I think there were 5 documents in that folder. And we want to look at 1 and 2. So let's try that. Let's take a look at that. So it shows you them. Okay? So it prints them out. So we have Ovid 1 text and Ovid 2 text, both in Latin. So we probably don't understand them. Although if you look at it a little bit, I studied Latin, so I can understand a little bit. Actually, well, probably this means love, but I'm not sure. Amor. And probably this means violent. And probably this means vulnerable, or something like that. And anyway, doesn't matter. And you can just look at one of them, like this, if you want, just by referencing the component number, because this is I think this is a list, and the component, the second one, or you can reference the actual name this way. And here we can say, are these two? You can use this word, this thing called identical, to see that these are actually referencing exactly the same thing, so they are identical. So you can check that if you want to use the identical function. So they are referencing the same thing, so they are identical. Okay, so that's how you can inspect the corpora or corpus, the collection. And next thing we want to do is learn how to do transformations on it. For example, we want to learn how to change it to just a plain text document. So like remember the Reuters one was XML, but we can change it just to plain text, maybe, if we want to do that. Or eliminate white space. Like white space, what is technically white space? So white space doesn't mean like a normal space, like between here and here. That wouldn't be considered white space. But when you have a new paragraph, that's considered white space character. So white space they say it's space, but I don't think this one treats it as space. But you have things like line separators, paragraph separators, and so on are considered white space. So you might want to get rid of the white space. Also, you might want to convert to lowercase and removing what are called stop words. So anyway, We'll come back to this in the next video.